Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here, and in today's video we got a quick update on two signings that the Washington football team just made. They have just signed linebacker David Mayo and center Tyler Larsen. So if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe for Washington and NFL content, and make sure you guys turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. So let's get right into the video. So nothing major here, but we did sign a linebacker, David Mayo, who played for the Giants the last couple years, and before then played for the Panthers. And then Tyler Larsen is a center, can play a little bit of guard as well, and he of course has played most of his career with the Panthers. I think his whole career. He might have got signed to a couple of training camps. I think he actually got signed to our roster, but he didn't make the final cut. But two really depth signings. I think David Mayo could make an impact, and he could make the team. This is just PFF stats right here, but in 2019, when he was a starter for most of the season for the Giants, he earned a 72.9 overall grade, which is pretty solid. Usually about like high 60s is average on PFF. A 90 run defense grade and a 48 coverage grade. So he's really good in stopping the run, but he does struggle in coverage. Last year he got targeted about 10 times, and every single time they got a completion against him. So you don't really want him out there on third and long. That's not something you want him there for. But I do think he has a solid, not a solid shot, but he has a shot to make the roster. I don't necessarily think he's just a camp body. Could be the case, but I do think they're bringing him in with the intention of maybe him playing special teams and possibly making an impact on the defense if needed. I don't think they're done at this position, at the linebacker position. Who knows? But I think he's going to make an impact this year. Not necessarily a big one, but he's played with, in Carolina before with Ron Rivera. If you look at his, career from 2015 to 2018, was with the Panthers for that whole time, played 12, 15, 16, and 16 games. And then the last couple of years with the Giants, played solid as well. 2019, he had a pretty good year. This past year, did not have a great year at all. Not sure what was up with that. If he struggled through injuries, let me know in the comments down below. But he's probably, if he does make the team, he's going to be used on special teams, of course. A lot of linebackers are used on special teams, but I also think he's going to be used on those like first and second down situations, in obvious run situations, because he's a good run stuffer, good linebacker against the run, and that's something we need. Like I said, still think we're going to make a signing at the linebacker position. I don't think it's going to be a big one just because there aren't any big names, but maybe someone like Denzel Perryman, Anthony Walker. Look out for those guys, and I think we're going to make a pick in the first two, at least 3 rounds on the linebacker position this year. And then Tyler Larsen, I think this guy is more of a camp body. If he has a really, really great camp, then maybe he could make the team. He was on the Panthers team on their active roster, I do believe, this past year. But, of course, played with the Panthers from 2016 to 2020. But he hasn't had a start since 2018, the last couple of years. He really hasn't, gotten a lot of snaps. From 2016, 2017, and a little bit of 2018, he got some starts, but the last couple of years, he really hasn't gotten many snaps. So I think this is definitely more of a camp body. If you remember last year, Mike Ledke and then Jeremy Vucinovic, both of those guys were kind of like guards, offensive linemen we signed around this period, and they ended up being camp bodies. Who knows? I'm not going to doubt on Tyler Larsen, but that's my feeling on it. I think he's going to be more of a depth signing, but it is good to have. They have Keith Ismail, who, let's see if he grows this year, because he can play center, but also he does have that guard flexibility. So maybe that could be a potential. If Sadiq Charles is a left tackle, maybe Keith Ismail could end up being a replacement at guard if Brandon Sheriff leaves us next off season. So David Mayo and Tyler Larsen not big impact signings, but, we got some depth, and who knows? David Mayo could be one of these low-key signings that turns out to be a great signing for us. We'll see how that turns out. He forced a fumble in 2020 with the Giants. I still, though, expect us to make some more signings at the tight end position and at the linebacker position, and also maybe get some cornerback depth. And they did re-sign Danny Johnson to a 1-year deal. I like that move. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. And we'll see. Maybe we have a late night signing tonight. Peace.